The Western Cape High Court will deliver judgment on an urgent application that was brought by President Cyril Ramaphosa asking the court to halt the Impeachment Committee from continuing with its work pending the review of the Section 89 independent panel report. For more on the story, we cross to SABC News reporter Yamkela Mtshiyo. Yamkela, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Cecily Ann. Well, there is an expectation on the Western Cape High Court today as they're expected to hand over the judgment on that application that was launched by President Cyril Ramaphosa, as you have rightfully said. And last week, we saw different legal representatives submitting their heads of argument, one convincing why the judge should rule in his favor, that is Mtshiyo representing the president, and legal representatives of different political parties arguing against that and in fact criticizing the submissions that were submitted by Mtshiyo. Lulama, now having listened to all the arguments that we heard in court last week, what were your key takeaways?
My key takeaways are the argument by the legal representative of the president, Advocate Mtshiyo SC. He is arguing that the Impeachment Committee cannot kickstart its work based on a document that its validity is yet to be tested. Remember, the Section 89 independent panel report, which the Impeachment Committee is going to work on as directed by the Concord, has not been reviewed. The President has made an application for that document to be reviewed. That application is to be heard on the first week of September. There are grounds for the president to be impeached, and that document is later reviewed. He is saying that the president is not running away from accountability, but for now he is saying wait until the review. Talking about him being humiliated and the irreparable humiliation harm to him. The defense for the legal representatives for the Impeachment Committee chairperson, Mtshiyo, is saying that the president, when he appears, or if he appears before the Impeachment Committee, he's going to be protected just like any other member of the public or witness who will be called to appear before the Impeachment Committee. So they are saying that the president is not going to be humiliated because he is going to be protected. The chairperson, Mtshiyo, will make sure that he is empowered by the Impeachment Committee, powers vested in him to protect each and every witness that will appear. And the other opposing parties to the application are saying that there is no harm that the president is going to suffer. Instead, he has caused harm to the nation by what he has done. So those were interesting arguments that the full bench that had the application last week will have to look into when it is deciding or when it is ruling today on that urgent application.
Thank you, Sister Lulama. Well, as you have rightfully heard, that there's a lot that the full bench will have to consider, and also the fact that the legal representatives of the political parties also argued about jurisdiction, saying that the court cannot be able to overturn a decision that was made by the Constitutional Court, and to even quote what as one of the legal representatives said, he said that the court must stay in its lane because this is just beyond them. So we are expecting to hear what the judgment will be, and those political parties and the president as well, I'm sure they are patiently waiting to hear what the court will say.